紡ぐ炎の螺旋、果てしなく続いてく、どこまでも流れゆく光。かすかな光で織りなす星、悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌う、とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋、果てしなく続いてく、どこまでも流れゆく光。尽きない良い闇が永遠に続くようなしじまの中、無数の魂がほのかな鼓動を打つ、命の灯火、すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま、生けるものがかすかな光を放ち消える、悠久の時の中かける定めと絆、とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋、果てしなく続いてく、遥かから受け継いだ光。巡る因果の中、息が芽吹き、新たなる命が包むこの大地で戦い交わるすべての人たち、立ち上がり踏み出して明日へ進みゆく、生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星、悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌う、とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋、果てしなく続いてく、どこまでも流れゆく光。生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星、悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌う、とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋、果てしなく続いてく、どこまでも流れゆく光。 炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光空が落ちたあの日目にしたのは朽ちる表情をかつきない良い闇が永遠に続くようなしじまの中無数の魂がほのかな鼓動を打つ命の灯火すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま生けるものがかすかな光を放ち消える悠久の時の中かける定めと絆とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光巡る因果の中息が芽吹き新たなる命が包むこの大地で戦い交わるすべての人たち立ち上がり踏み出して明日へ進みゆく生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌うとりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌うとりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光空が落ちたあの日目にしたのは朽ちる表情をかつきない良い闇が永遠に続くようなしじまの中無数の魂がほのかな鼓動を打つ命の灯火すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま生けるものがかすかな光を放ち消える悠久の時の中かける定 しなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光巡る因果の中息が芽吹き新たなる命が包むこの大地で戦い交わるすべての人たち立ち上がり踏み出して明日へ進みゆく生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌うとりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌うとりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光空が落ちたあの日目にしたのは朽ちる明星を勝つ気ない良い闇が永遠に続くようなしじまの中無数の魂がほのかな鼓動を打つ命の灯火すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま生けるものがかすかな光を放ち消える悠久の時の中かける定めと絆とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光巡る因果の中息が芽吹き新たなる命が包むこの大地で戦い交わるすべての人たち立ち上がり踏み出
Step into the ring.
散る病状を担きない良い闇が永遠に続くようなしじまの中無数の魂がほのかな鼓動を打つ命の灯火すべての人たち吹き抜けてゆく風に身を委ねたまま生けるものがかすかな光を放ち消える悠久の時の中かける定めと絆とりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてく遥かから受け継いだ光巡る因果の中息が芽吹き新たなる命が包むこの大地で戦い交わるすべての人たち立ち上がり踏み出して明日へ進みゆく生けるものがかすかな光で織りなす星悠久の彼方まで魂たちは歌うとりどりの色たちが紡ぐ炎の螺旋果てしなく続いてくどこまでも流れゆく光生けるものがかすかな
Step into the ring.
Welcome to Week 7 of ECAC Smash Ultimate. I'm Frisco. There's going to be Post University versus Palm Beach Atlantic. And we are in playoffs this year. Going to the end of the season. Now, as always, I'm Frisco. But we're in playoffs now. And this is going to be very interesting because Post is going up against the top seed of the division, 7-0. I believe the top seed. I don't think there's anybody else. They're 6-0 rather. They are number 1 in the division. So Post has a little bit of work to do. Post is at 3-3 right now. Every little bit counts going into the end bit right here. So. Coming up first for Post University is going to be you caught me, John. There's always one thing I miss. You stop it. Nobody pay attention. Nobody pay attention. Nobody pay attention. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Nothing good as new. There we go. But we are going to be in Week 7 right now. Coming up first is going to be Shadow versus Crowmaster. I imagine we're going to be seeing nothing out of the ordinary right now. I assume we're going to be seeing the Pyra Mythra coming out. Pyra Mythra being a very, very personal, a very balanced character across the chart. But we are going to Smashville, which I think, again, Pyra Mythra does very well in Smashville. They are super nimble and can get a single dash can get across the vast majority of the stage. But Pyra is going to be such a heavy hitter in this matchup. But so is Roy. So whenever Mythra is out, I feel like you need to be very careful as Mythra, because you can die a bit earlier. You don't have quite the same kill power as Roy or Pyra, so you just have to be very aware of how a lot of these swings will come out. But you do have the frame data to contest Roy as Mythra. Oh no, you gotta be very careful how you jump. I very much appreciate that early recovery right there. And the side beam might be enough to kill. Again, the stage is so small, so sometimes you can get a very sneaky kill at that early. Oh, that's going to be a... Oh, good fadeaway. Good fadeaway. Very good fadeaway. Throw. Opting to give a little too much stage control, I would say, in that situation. When Roy's off stage, you can relatively contest decently. Though I will say on Smashville, even at 52%, Roy is at some chance of being killed early. Grab, good grab, back throw. Up B, not quite enough to kill, though the DIN was a little harsh. That side B's going to do so good on this map. Oh, but that F tilt right there will get the kill early at that point. Cross stage, 75% on Roy though. One good F smash will take the stock right here. Good Flame Nova to cover the back. Oh, good roll out, good roll out. Ooh, F smash not able to come out in time, but Brahman's Revolt is going to take it. Only 33% on Shadow right now. Good job holding shield. Roll out. Ooh, landing right into that side B though. I like that Chroma Dust. That's actually a good option. Ooh. Very good low side B to avoid the counter attack. Good fadeaway, good fadeaway. Good side B for the mix up. get a little bit of damage on. But 113% on Biff from Pyra right now, and that side B is going to take it. Roy is so strong on Smashville. Honestly, you could reason that you could say Pyra a good chunk of this matchup. Ooh, but the recoveries might be a little difficult. 71% on Roy. Can Shadow sneak out an early kill right here? Good F tilt out of the parry. Catching the landing with side B. Side B's doing so much work. Oh, that up smash. Oh no. Don't jump. Oh no, your jump is burned. Oh. Oh, don't burn the jump. Don't burn the jump. And that Prominence will take it. 66%. Stocks are even. Can Shadow to build up just enough damage for Pyra to steal it out. Good dash attack for the follow-up. And... oh! Whoa! And the SD. So unfortunate for Palm Beach Atlantic. Down to 9 stocks. Shadow takes the first round. And Post Eagles down to 10. Post in the lead right now. That's big. That is very big right now. And so now we are at the full stage list given to us. So Battlefield, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville, Small Battlefield, Kalos Pokemon League, Final Destination, Hollow Bastion, and Frisco. But being Pyra Mythra, you have such an advantage going into this. You can play on whatever stage. As long as you are aware of what your weaknesses are against certain characters, you can ban accordingly. So we will see what Palm Beach Atlantic is opting to send in. In general, though, Pyra Mythra, of course, they work well on any stage. They're super strong, but with the speed factor in mind, you might want to err on the side of play on a bigger stage. Play on something like Pokemon Stadium 2. Play on something like Kalos. You're perfectly fine playing on those kinds of stages. Even small stages, you have Pyra to really take advantage of everything. Mythra is going to be great on the large stages. Pyra is going to be great on the small stages. And wherever there's a weakness, one can take over the other. You know, it's really... It's kind of broken when you get to play 2 characters in this game. The only thing to keep in mind is the kind of archetype of character you're playing against. Are they a zoner? Are they a brawler? You know, are they mobility based? I mean, if they're mobility based, maybe play on a smaller stage if they're mobility based. It's hard to do. It's hard to reason necessarily because Mythra is so strong alone. It's like you only really switch to Pyra when they're in disadvantage anyway. So it's like the only thing is if you go up against a character like Pac-Man, do not bring him to Smashville. Being able to build the house on Smashville is so strong. You kind of stand more to reason if you're going against like a Pac-Man or something. Go to like a bigger stage, go to a flatter stage if you can. Being able to set up walls and whatnot is way too strong. So the bans were Kalos, FD, and Town from Post, and they picked Pokemon Stadium 2. Which I think is swell. Pokemon Stadium 2 is going to be... interesting character choice on PS2. Smashville was open. This is an interesting choice. I guess they're going to try and opt for like a more zoning playstyle versus brawling. Though I guess we will see. Typically, you know, K. Rool's best stage will be Smashville, though maybe they didn't want to opt for Smashville just because of Pyra being a factor. I'm thinking that they can most likely zone into this. And Nair to catch the fall. Good fade away. Good jump. Opting for the blunderbuss right now for distance. But there's that 45 that is... There we go, right there. If you go out with K. Rool from that 45, you can get right out of blunderbuss. They're just doing neutral B the entire time. Yeah, go for the blazing end. The blazing end cannot be sucked up by the blunderbuss because it's not considered a projectile the entire time. Well, there is a moment, I think there is a part you can reflect it, and that is a really good F smash. Almost taking the stock so early on K. Rool. Ooh, good parry, but not able to get the grab going. Hey, if he wants to play the distance games, Pyra can borderline play it almost as well. So you can let this flow. Oh, the tilt turnaround up B. Good up air. Up air again, but K. Rool's pretty big. Oh no, that's gonna be punished. You have to mash out of that. No. Ooh, still living though. Good, good, good. Still living. No! The air dodge for the SD. Oh, unfortunate. But I will say, that was pretty good on Shadow's part right there. Palm Beach still at 9 and Post at 9 as well. That F smash early on was so nice. And it was very unfortunate it didn't kill. Alright. Now, generally, K. Rool is going to like smaller stages in general. But K. Rool's a very interesting zoner. Is very interesting heavy in that, you know, he can zone decently well. And he has a really strong recovery. And when it comes to like distance traveled, it's a very susceptible recovery where it can get like down aired, especially by Pyra. But some of the best stages for K. Rool are like Smashville, Hollow Bastion, because K. Rool's up air kills off the top, so stages with like middle platforms are very strong for getting that kill off. Plus the projectiles go the vast majority of the stage and whatnot. But that isn't to say K. Rool can't do well on stages like FD, where he can get berries on you more often and whatnot. I would probably say if you can bring K. Rool to a bigger stage, so that way you can avoid projectiles, you can back away a little bit more. You tend to want to approach him with a more mobile character because K. Rool does have a tendency to stay in disadvantage once he is hit. He's a heavy, of course. Then again, you also have to be careful of what attacks you swing out at him because he does have belly armor that can get out of certain disadvantage situations. But coming in for Post right now, I believe is going to be Bio. I could be wrong though. It's either going to be Bio or Wildfire. Also, K. Rool, being as interesting as he is, like if you're taking Mii Swordfighter into this fight, I think that's all the more reason you go to at least a dual plat. Maybe tend to go to a flatter stage. No, probably dual plat. I would probably opt for a dual plat if you can, just so you don't have to deal with the projectiles so aggressively. Something a little longer, maybe. Like Pokemon Stadium 2 would be perfect. Small Battlefield would be perfect too. And so the bans were Hollow Bastion, Kalos, and Smashville. And they picked Small Battlefield. And it's going to be Bio versus JP Man. I'm actually very interested. I'm very intrigued as to why they banned Smashville and Hollow Bastion, which are debatably two of K. Rool's best stages. I mean, I think they are personally his best stages. It just makes sense. Like, he has full access to a wide swath of the stage with his projectiles. He has a strong up air that can kill off top of that middle platform. His back throw can kill off the sides pretty decently, and plus he can kill early with a lot of his smash attacks. I think Smashville is one of that character's best stages. So I don't know necessarily what the thought process is. I mean, hey, I'm not a K. Rool player. I could be wrong. I'm very curious, though. Especially because K. Rool's not a very mobile character. He's just not. Like, he's not like the worst ever, but it's not great. He's so big, too. But we are going to get the Mii Swordfighter versus K. Rool fight on small battlefield. I do think K. Rool can do fine on small battlefield. I do think this will be a little bit more in Mii Swordfighter's favor, though. Being able to blow projectiles primarily on different platforms. Oh, going for the jab out of shield. Roll into dash attack. Jab and some right off. Opting for the jump. Side B gonna catch the landing right there from this blunderbuss. I actually really like that Gale to cover the approach. Down air. Pop up. 53%. Good tech. Ooh. Down air doing really good coverage right now. Good fair to catch the approach. Ooh, getting the grab out of that side B. Down throw into up tilt. No, opting for F smash. I think you can mash out of that at that percent. I'm not 100% certain though. Down air. Very good up smash. I don't really see Bio throw that out a whole ton. Good roll in to get around blunderbuss. Oh, dropping shield a little too early. Oh, I'm actually surprised blunderbuss connected, falling into blunderbuss again, and that's going to be another stock at 95%. 117 on K. Rool. Can Bio sneak one out? Oh, not able to get the forward air. Confirm. Oh, no, rolling back into blunderbuss, 65%, and the fair is going to take that. And that's going to be a 3-stock, putting Post Eagles down to 6. And Palm Beach Atlantic still at 9. And now coming in for Post this round will be Wildfire. The problem is Plant's projectiles are a lot more interesting than K. Rool's. K. Rool's are pretty direct in how they kind of make an approach horizontally the majority of the time, whereas Plants needs like setup and prep time instead. In some situations, I feel like you could reason Smashville would be good. Honestly, though, no. Ooh, I feel like this is a tough matchup for Plant. Because you don't want to go flat, because the crown's going to get in your way setting up anything all the time. I feel like Hollow Bastion or a dual plat. No, dual plat situation. If you can somehow get to Pokemon Stadium 2 or Small Battlefield, I think that's going to be the most balanced way you can approach this matchup. I think having the middle platform could be a benefit of like Smashville or Hollow Bastion could be a benefit to Plant, but I think that off the top kill is a little too harsh for Plant. I think it is. And plus I think the middle platform could get in the way of some Patui setups, potentially. I think you would go for like a larger, like either Pokemon Stadium 2 or Small Battlefield for the dual plat situation. I'm wondering if Kalos could work, though, if you kind of play the sides a little bit, though. I don't know. Kalos could be something. Maybe. Gives you room to back up. At least you have a platform to back away to. But then again, I just feel like these flatter stages, like anything that's flat, like Final Destination, Town and City, like Kalos, but Kalos has a side platform so you back away to. I feel like flat stages will be more in K. Rool's favor in this specific matchup. Because those projectiles, they travel distance, they go back, you get shield locked, and then you get punished for it if you're on that level. Let's see where we're going.
Ready?
Now, I do think that Wildfire will have to play a little bit of a distance game. I know Nair could be decent against K. Rool, but I think we're going to FD? Oh, God. I don't know if I agree with this pick. But we'll see what Wildfire can do, because we're getting locked into projectile play, like in the corner, and then you have to make an approach in. And there's the back hit of Crown. The one benefit from the stage, though, will be the Patui interactions. It will be a lot easier to punish K. Rool on the flat stage like this, but I think you have to land in one spot, and then we land in the blunderbuss and whatnot, and it gets a little tougher. Going to the grab, down throw, up tilt. Yep, and the DI out is going to make that even more kill effective. Ooh. Yeah, going for the grab right in there. And even recognizing that they can power right through that armor. Oh, Crown, blunderbuss. Ooh, very good downbeat for the low profile. The Tui, 147 on K. Rool. Oh no, trying to back away with Crown. Go up throw, up throw. Catch the landing. There we go. Good Patui. Good Patui. There we go. Blunderbuss is doing a lot of coverage right now in this matchup. Very good tech. Ooh, very good fair. Grab. Oh, now you get the jab. Oh, the back air, though, will snag out another kill, putting Wildfire down to one more stock. Crown, grab the crown, grab the crown. Oh, no. Go down air into not able to get the up smash. Ooh, that can go right through Patui. That is disgusting. Oh, the pop-up into the fair is going to be unfortunate, putting Post down to their last 3 stocks of the round. And Palm Beach Atlantic down to 8. All right. Now, in this matchup, next is going to be Astro coming in for Post. Now, in this matchup specifically, Astro can, reason that, because Smashville is going to be K. Rool's best stage as well. Plus, that character has projectiles. I still think Smashville is worth it for Incineroar and going for the Slugfest, and just dealing projectiles as you go. You can always revenge them. However, you can reason that maybe you should go to small battlefield a little bit, so that way you have a bit more room to kind of navigate around projectiles and take your time. It's not too big. K. Rool is still not a very mobile character, so the bigger stage might not be that big of a deal. Most likely, though, you don't want to end up going to, like, a flat stage, I would say. It's really up to preference at that point, though, because I do acknowledge that Smashville is going to be Incineroar's best stage. It's just, I'm pointing it out there that there can be iffy bits about it. So we will see. Still have to deal with 2 stocks on a K roll. We'll see. I think dual plats will work fine. You could also reason, I guess, the tri-plat, but again, remember, K roll can kill off the top. So if you find yourself on that top platform a little too long, you could snag a kill just from that up air, which is not nice. And we are going Town and City. Town and City. Oh, that's right. They banned Kalos, Hollow Bastion, Smashville. So Town and City, it's a flat stage half the time. It's whenever FD is not on the menu, we typically go to Town and City. I don't know. This one can go either way. I think the flat stage can be nice for Incineroar, but I think the flat stage of the projectile players are going to be more useful for K roll. Good nair, grab into up air. Ooh, not able to get the up air. That was like a fallen platform. Back throw, watch out for the back hit of Crown. 76%. Down air, no, not able to get the down air. Back, forward throw. Oh, get up attack, gonna get out of that side B. Jumping right over the F tilt. Oh, the forward throw. 67% on Astro already. Only 54 on K roll. Covering a lot of space with these nairs. Side B. Not able to get the hit though. Good parry. Very good revenge. Oh, down smash across the side of the stage. Gonna get the kill. Good throw. Quick 34%. Oh, the jab not able to get the anti-air right there. Oh, I like that grab, but not able to sneak it out. Oh, see, there's the up air. The up air is so hard to deal with sometimes back there. Oh, really good back air to sneak out the kill. Oh, that was so good. Okay, that was a very shifty back air. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Floating post down to 2 and Palm Beach Atlantic down to 6. That was a super sneaky back air. Just falling quick enough. I was not expecting that. And so now, we're back at the counter-picking problem against Incineroar. Incineroar gets counter-picked relatively easily. I'm still surprised about the bans from that K rule on Smashville and Hollow Bastion, but it's hard to like. So now we're going to be having Astroboost versus Unknown Eighth. Unknown Eighth. So the bans are Kalos, FD, and Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh no, we're going against Snake. Oh no, what stage did we go to? At least Pokemon Stadium 2 is not a small battlefield. Ooh, Banjo-Kazooie music. So this matchup is a little unfortunate. Snake is probably the best zoner in the game, debatably. It's I guess you consider Game & Watch a better zoner. But being able to have a revenge, essentially a get off me option with Grenade at frame 1 is really crazy. And Incineroar has to get some grabs going on platforms to really get the full momentum going. Down tilt at the platform. Get the Grenade for 110%. Good F tilt. And here's the thing, you might be able to catch the recoveries out of Cypher. Oh no, the side B's gonna get snuffed out by that F smash. Ooh. I cannot believe that hit him. It was probably from that down smash how he lifts off the body. Now, this can be very tough for Incineroar to deal with. Side B, 91% on Snake. Ooh, very good job getting Cypher out. If Cypher is gone, it is very difficult for a Snake to recover sometimes. For the grenade. Pop up. Baiting in with the view reverses on the grenade. Very good fade away to get away with some C4. Cross stage, 106 on Astro still. Oh, not able to get the follow-up on Nair. Very good job not rolling in. Up tilt, not quite enough to get the kill yet. But a little bit more it will. Kill the grenade, kill the grenade. There we go. Oh. Very good up air to get another stock. But at 160, you got to use that rage to your maximum potential right now. Yeah, catching the roll in right there. Unfortunate. Putting Post down to their last stocks. Post down to 0. Palm Beach Atlantic are up 1-0 versus Post. And now we're back at the top of the order. 12 stocks. 12 stocks. So Post has got to dig deep right now. Gotta dig so deep. And now at the top of the order, we only have access to our starters, which are Battlefield Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville, and Small Battlefield. Oh boy. Coming in for Post, I believe, is going to be Bio off the start. Probably opts for a more mid-size stage. Something like Small Battlefield, regular Battlefield, or Town and City. I would probably avoid Smashville and Pokemon Stadium 2 early on. Personally. It's hard to say. Pokemon Stadium 2 isn't like the worst thing ever for a starter. I just wish there was one more stage orientation. Just one more. Like, I wish Town and City was like a permanent, like the 3 platforms. I wish that was more permanent. Very curious to what the bans are going to be. Normally I'm in like the chats for these things, so I know like all the bans as they happen, but not tonight. So we are doing another button check right now. So we got the button check right now. You know what? As we wait for the button check, I will be right back. I'm just going to put it on an away screen for a moment, but I will be right back as we wait.
Mii Swordfighter wins!
Apologies, I guess that was a quick button check, but still, we are still early parts of this game, 59% on Bio right now. Actually, really evened out. Versus Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong tends to really benefit from flatter stages in general, so I'm glad that we're on something like Small Battlefield, where Diddy is still a strong character, like whatever. But Banana is a lot less threatening when there are multiple platforms to navigate around it. Diddy also tends to really struggle against other projectile characters, so having something like the Gale is really strong to get around things like Banana and not having to worry about navigation. And we're kind of seeing that a little bit right now, where percentages are relatively even. Having Gale Strike to cover any sort of approach with Banana is really strong. F-throw. Oh, accidentally turning around the Gale. Catching a banana. Banana's off stage. And yeah, the down throw will get the slip up right there. Back air. Side B. Down smash is going to get the coverage right there on the landing. Bio's having a little tough time right now, landing on the banana. Up smash, almost stealing the stock right there. Already at 117, 145 on Diddy, but a stock up. Bear's not going to be quite enough to kill from cross stage. The cross up on the forward smash. That's a move I like to do too. Back air. Oh, and killing a little too early. And going for the footstool. Ooh. Post Eagles at 9. And Palm Beach at 12. Now, coming up for post will be Shadow on Pyra Mythra. I think Pyra Mythra needs to be very careful in this matchup because Diddy tends to be like a character where players use Diddy as like a counter pick for some of the more top-tier characters. Having Banana on hand is a very strong tool against any character in this game. So, it's especially good at negating some of the strengths of some of these top tiers. You generally especially if you're Pyra Mythra, you kind of want to avoid flatter stages, but the one exception, I would say, in that matchup is Pyra's side B on a flat stage like Found Destination could be super good against Diddy because you don't even have to really approach that much. You gotta be careful how you throw it out. You might want to opt for a larger stage, though. It's tough. I think if you go for a flatter stage, you always have the risk of Banana on hand, and Diddy is already going to be doing really well against slow characters like Pyra. It's whatever you're in the mood for, I guess. At that point, it's your flavor. But we will see. You might want to. I mean, Post might want to opt for like a dual plat instead, if you can. I guess we'll see what the bans are coming from Palm Beach. The bans were Battlefield Town and Battlefield Town and Smashville, but we are going Hollow Bastion. I think this is a decent pick. I do think this is a decent pick, actually. Having that middle platform could be huge. Gives you some area to move around the map. Oh, we are not going to Kalos. That would have been too good of a map for Denny. And here we go. I will say, Pyra on this map will be very strong.
1, go!
I like throwing it away for the mix-up. Good nair. Get off me options. Falling into the up smash. Oh, this is a really good Pyra percent right now. Landing into the side B. You just gotta be careful of banana at this point. You jump too early. Oh, that killed! Oh my, I can't. It's amazing how early that move kills. I know Diddy's light, but I didn't expect it to kill that early. 97%. Ooh, the down smash gonna poke that little tiny monkey hand. Oh no, you used your jump. You played yourself. No! Okay, it was still higher percents. It was still higher percent. That's why you gotta hold on to that jump. Oh no, missing the tag. Go. Jab. Very strong jab. Oh, you're letting go of it a little too late. Oh, the scurry, the scurry, the scurry. Grabbing banana. Oh, you know, you turned the Promise Revolt the wrong way. No. It happens. Not charged early enough to get the kill. That'll be a down air. Side B from the ledge. Blazing N, not quite enough to get the kill. 141%. Getting grabbed, thrown off stage, fair. 141% on Diddy. Banana's online though. This is gonna be a little suspect right here. Going for the down air. And Promise Revolt will get this stock right there. 73% on Shadow right now. Gotta get some little bit of stocks going in here. Going for, yeah, you gotta be so careful about banana. There's the fair. Peanut gun. Oh, was the jump burned? I think the jump was burned. Trying to air dodge back to ledge. That's with the post down to 6 stocks. And Palm Beach Atlantic down to 10. I believe that was 10 stocks. I think 2 stocks. Yeah, 2 stocks were taken that round. Now, coming up next will be Wildfire. I do think Piranha Plant could have a decent matchup here. As long as you avoid Banana getting thrown at you. You have projectiles that Diddy doesn't really want to deal with, especially Patui. So, in the stage picks right now, I mean, maybe you go to FD. I know that's risky against Diddy. Going FD against Diddy is super risky. But I guess there's a chance you don't have to necessarily interact with Banana if you're Patooing and using your own projectiles and doing down Bs and whatnot. It's probably a safer bet to go like to a either like a small battlefield, like a dual plat or something. Even larger stages, you can go to like PS2 since you have more of an area to avoid hitting Banana on. But the last time we went to a stage like FD, It was a little tough for Wildfire, but then, you know, going against K. Rool with all those projectiles, I will say, might want to avoid it. But this is a very different matchup. This one's about more so mobility. But then again, Diddy is still a character that has to get in for a lot of this stuff. He has peanut pop gun stuff. Not a particularly strong projectile, though. And we are going to the stage, same bands, and to the same stage. We're going Hollow Bastion. How do I feel about this stage? I don't know. It's probably even, to be honest, on a stage like this. Small. Diddy can navigate decently. The side B will be a factor to be able to travel decently across the stage, but I do think Patui is still going to be a factor too. Like, I think this can go either way for these characters on this stage. There's the back air strings. Trying to get across the air. The down air sneaks out for another kill right there. Back air, back air. And there's the other down air sneaking so hard because Piranha Plant's approach from the below is going to be tough to get around. It's very susceptible at the top end of it, so things down airs can really spike it. Down air. Air dodging right through the down air. Down air right there, yep. And not hitting the stage spike right there, and that is going to be a quick 3 stock on Post. So Post down to their last 3 stocks. And coming in finally for Post in this round is going to be Astro against Diddy Kong. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I mean, at this point, Smashville has been, Hollow Bastion has been kind of a force against Post right now. You might want to reason going to a bigger stage. You might want to. Something like Small Battlefield if possible. I forget what the bans are. The bans are Kalos, FD... Oh, no, the bans are Battlefield, Town, and Smashville. I mean, you could go to Hollow Bastion again. There's a reason why this player, I guess, doesn't want Smashville. I'm not sure why they would want to ban Smashville over Hollow Bastion. Unless it's just a mind trick. I guess we'll see what Astro does. I mean, Astro does like his Hollow Bastion, so I think at this point though, you go opt for a bigger stage. It's like something like Small Battlefield, if you can. It looks like we're going to a different stage. I'm going to hope Small Battlefield. Here we go. Here we go. Small battlefield. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Go!
And getting the first strike, but getting a lot of these cross-ups from Diddy are taking a toll already. Oh, it stands a reason you might be able to up B out of shield against some of Diddy's attacks. Oh, up smash on that platform chase. Back throw. Oh, good up air, because that was going to be a down air. Oh, aggressive attack from the ledge. Side B, hold on to the banana. Oh, the banana's gone. Jab. Oh, side B is going to take out the side B. And there's going to be the F smash. That's going to be another stock down for Astro right now. 92% on Diddy Kong. Get the pop up from the dash attack right there. Ooh, no, getting locked in shield. That is such a long attack from ledge. Pop up against into the fair. Back air. Good roll. Dash attack will get the pop up. Not quite enough to kill though. Ooh, trying to catch the banana with fair, but missing a little bit. Oh, now we'll get the follow-up from the throw. Back air again. Oh, good job holding on to jump. Very good job holding on to jump. That side B beats out Incineroar side B is so nuts. Ooh, fade out. Oh, and Astro down to one stock. Side B will get the pop-up going right over there. Astro down to one stock. Palm Beach Atlantic down to 9. So right now, Astro's got to dig so deep. The deepest that he has ever dug. One stock left on Incineroar. You know, just hope and pray we get to Smashville or Hollow Bastion. That's really it. That's really what it comes down to. We will see who gets sent in. It's probably the one player that we haven't seen yet. See. Again, as always, Incineroar has the, flaw of getting, in this crew battles, of getting easily counterpicked in these situations. Once Incineroar's on the table, not really able to usually follow through onto a stage that they 100% are fully comfortable with. But we will see, based off of who Palm Beach Atlantic sent in. Oh my god, against a Pikachu. I guess we're gonna see what happens. Pikachu being one of the best offstage characters. Able to do a ton in this matchup. I will say a benefit that Astro will have is being able to revenge Thunder Jolt. The back air strings. Good job fading out. There. Might be able to sneak out an early kill every so often, because Pikachu is light. Ooh, now able to get the hit on this F tilt. 82% on Pikachu. Good grab, back throw. Not quite enough to get the kill. Good there. 54% on Astro. Looking good. Oh, missing the low profile from Pikachu. 65. Okay, almost rounding out the percents again. Up there, 70%. When in doubt, you roll out. Yep, there you go. Bit of footsies here. 103 on Astro right now. Dash attack not going to be quite enough to kill, but we're going to see some start seeing some unfortunate interactions at these later percents for Incineroar. Right now, Astro has to make a really good use of this rage and get out an early kill next stock. And the F smash though is going to take it, putting Post down to 0. And Palm Beach Atlantic takes it 2-0 over Post. Now, this isn't necessarily the end for Post tonight. Depending on how the next few matches go, we might still see some Post matches in the playoffs. So nothing is a done deal right now. So I guess we will see what happens in the other matches going into this. So hopefully we have another ECAC match next week on week 8, and hopefully I can see you then. My name has been Frisco, and we will see you guys next time. Adios.